Hey everyone, welcome back to the Lost Waves podcast. This is episode 8, right?
Yeah, man, this is episode 8. Let's get it, man.
Hey.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, somebody didn't come today. I'm pretty sure who it is, man. It's Olimac, unfortunately. Oh my God! He's too busy, living that upscale lifestyle. Home chilling in bed all day, playing some video games. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's all good. We'll probably get him, on the next podcast. We got a good topics for y'all today with my soundboard producer over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's Tropi Santana. Thank you guys for keep watching our videos and shit. Yeah, we actually got a lot of good topics today. One thing I actually want to talk about is because that one episode that we did with SD and shit, I like that episode a lot because we actually talked about music and shit a lot and our opinions on them and shit. So I actually want to start reviewing music and shit, reviewing albums. And I feel like one album that I want to start reviewing on is the new one by The Weeknd, Dawn FM, that came out last week. Man. What are your thoughts on that album?
Man, I was literally on my way to barber school, right?
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, I get a notification on Spotify listing, the new album of The Weeknd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm over here shit, man. It's about to be a good ass ride from school and shit. So I just whipped that Spotify real quick. You know what I'm saying? I played that first song, bro. It was magnificent, man. It felt like a little bit old style, retro style. You know what I'm saying? He's still towards his old ways, but he still has a little bit more funk into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, honestly, for me, this album, it was a really good album for me. I remember I listened to it the day after it came out. It was Friday morning actually, and I was driving to work, and I just decided to play it, and then it was actually a good place to start playing it, because I feel
man.
the best place to listen to this album is in the car, because the whole concept behind this album is basically based as a radio show and shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man.
And that shit was honestly I enjoyed that shit. I honestly listened to this entire album around 10 times already, man, since it came out. How about you?
I don't know. I would say around 3 times, man. There was midway through where these 2 songs just they were very powerful, man. There was this old gentleman having a nice conversation, talking about his past and about his
Quincy
parents.
Jones.
Hell yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just speaking through me through that, that music, man. Even though it was in my car, it just felt like it was a nice radio station. The old ways. I mean, I'm not talking about always I'm some old head type shit, you know what I'm saying? But it felt very relaxing in the state of mind where I'm just driving to school, having a nice time. The sunset's pouring down, just listening to the nice radio. I got the wind gushing out, you know what I'm saying? And it was very beautiful, man. I really I appreciate his album a lot. I'm saying I feel it's one of his best work recently, man. I fuck with his album tons, man.
Yeah, I actually I don't know if you noticed, but the transitions just between each song was really good, bro. It was really seamless and made the entire album just feel like a one big song and shit, which I've been doing, bro. Every time I listen to any of the songs on the album, I just start from the first track and just listen to the whole thing, because it just feels like a whole complete track. I'm not gonna cap, there are 1 or 2 songs I'm not I feel shouldn't be in there. The one I feel shouldn't be in there the most is you heard the song, or do you remember the song Not Every Angel Goes to Heaven or some shit like that, man. I don't really remember.
Nah,
it was basically the whole song was just a fake commercial or about something.
Oh, it was Radio Live going on.
Radio Public. I don't even know what the fuck he said.
Sit
he was
back,
call
relax.
555 workout or some shit. I don't know. It was just a ad, the entire a fake ad, the entire song. But besides that song, that track, I feel that song, the whole album is really good, bro. It's a really good blend of just 80s pop and shit mixed with modern day touch. So that shit was really good, bro. Like I really enjoyed that album.
Question, bro. Sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
What do you think about the album cover, man?
Album cover. At first, bro, I was like, I don't know, man. It's kind of lame, but it's starting to grow on me now and shit. I actually like it. Probably has like a deeper, more meaning like while you listen to the album, especially like when you reach like the last track and shit, cause there's like, I don't know, man, like just the concept behind the album is really good. Just like how Jim Carrey is narrating and shit. Cause I don't know if you noticed it, but I feel like this album is basically like kind of like the sound you would hear like as you were like dying and shit. Like if you're in purgatory, it's basically like telling you like go into the light and shit. And like, did you hear like the last track with Jim Carrey talking and shit? That shit was like a really deep track, bro. That shit was.
I'm telling you, man, it was very powerful. I felt like it was a nice masterpiece. But yeah, I mean, out of my view, I rate it like 8.7 out of 10. That's my rating out of it. What would you give it, Edgar?
Probably like 9. 9. I'm gonna say 9.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
album.
Score.
Just like a little bit of shit that could have been improved on, but it's pretty good.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Did you see that one comment or post where this dude Drake, where he actually, you know, he was fucking with some bitch, went to the bathroom, you know, dropped off that condom in the actual like trash can.
He pulled out the Taco Bell hot sauce packet.
He pulled out that Taco Bell sauce, you know what I'm saying?
He pulled out the Diablo sauce from Taco Bell and shit, poured it into the used condom.
Bro, this man could have flushed that shit down the toilet, but he wanted her to suffer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this dude took like a whole W, man. What do you think, bro?
It was pretty funny, bro. Like seeing all the memes throughout the week and shit, and but like honestly, I feel like it's probably like it's not even real, bro. I feel like the person starting this shit is probably looking for some clout or some shit, cause I don't see Drake like a multi-millionaire, bro, just carrying some hot sauce packets in his wallet and shit.
He's just like going to the club and shit. Like he got that little like fanny pack type shit, whipping out like that Tabasco sauce.
I would just carry around the fucking Taco Bell ones, because at Taco Bell they give you like a shit ton of fucking sauces, bro. I got a shit ton of
You got that Diablo sauce, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they give you like fucking like 15, 20 like fucking packets of hot sauce and shit at Taco Bell, which is good, bro. Like not like at McDonald's where they be like stingy as fuck, giving you like 1 or 2 for like a 20-pack McNugget set and shit.
They're not like fucking stingy ass McDonald's fucking making you pay for hot sauces and shit. But you seen that new Taco Bell chicken wings, or the new fucking wings that they got?
Yeah, I seen memes about it for
that
sure.
Shit's gonna make you like shit in the toilet type shit.
Bro, I think I actually went to Taco Bell, but I didn't actually buy those wings because I've seen so much memes saying that shit's gonna like put you in the hospital or some shit. But I remember I was like, the people in front of me, bro, I seen them get that shit and I was like, oh shit, they're gonna be fucking passed out, bro, or some shit. I don't know. I haven't tried them, so I'm just like bullshitting around.
I don't know. I seen like a bunch of pictures of people like taking like shits and shit like of the fucking like wings from Taco Bell. That does not look appetizing at all, man. They look like some burnt ass like wings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit would definitely make you shit, bro.
And I've been seeing in the news that it's just like this whole COVID shit going on. Like even like fucking like meat products are actually like shorting and shit too. So like people are like questioning, is like, is this shit even real fucking chicken wings, nigga? Or some shit like that.
Fuck you, me and not real chicken wings. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes they fucking put like too much breading and shit. That should be tasting disgusting. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like shit now, it's getting expensive. Everywhere you go, real estate is going up currently, especially like here where we live, which is in Tampa area. All the housing, the rent, it's crazy expensive, man. Like I used to be living in a 1 bedroom. I was basically being like charged $1,100. Then you got, you know, the other assets that you have to pay, such as like electricity. You got to pay for water, your own laundry unit. But, I mean, shit is getting out of hand now, bro. That was 2 years ago, man.
Yeah.
Now,
before the pandemic, even.
Exactly. Now everything is just expensive. Now they're wanting to charge $1,500, which is insane, man.
Yeah, like I live by myself and shit, and my lease is about to end and shit soon, and they're about to like charge me like $400 extra. So I'm about to like move out of that shit. Like just honestly, like all the property in Florida is just skyrocketing just because this whole COVID thing. People want to go to states where, you know, they're more liberated, like free to do shit. You don't have to wear masks. Because honestly, here in Florida, man, it's like throughout the whole pandemic, it's felt pretty much normal the entire time. I haven't really worn a mask in like a year, I think, or some shit. And like they don't like expect you to wear them here. So I think a lot of people are like moving to Florida just because in the upper states there's like a lot of lockdowns and shit too. They're like probably like gonna restart locking down because the whole new variants or some shit. I'm not too well versed in that shit. I haven't really been paying attention, but just because I'm honestly kind of tired of the whole thing, to be honest, right?
Yeah, man, I'm over this shit, man. I'm trying to like get back, have a good ass time, enjoy my day, go to the beach, go fishing, you know what I'm saying? But shit's going on and we just gotta live through it. I mean, to be honest, like people don't have to wear masks. Right now it's starting to get like mandated, you know what I'm saying? But it's still like some people have different religion beliefs and shit, like towards the vaccine, but masks, some people are ignorant or they have, you know, they're vaccinated already and they don't really need a mask, or some people they just feel like they don't need to wear the mask and they don't really give a fuck, or they don't really believe in that shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's all crazy. I would still say like to protect yourself in certain situations, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to get sick.
Yeah, I already took my vaccine, so I'm done, bro. I'm not taking no booster shots or anything, man. Like I already did my part and shit. I don't want to experiment on my body anymore. I know that might sound controversial to some people, but I'm just trying to get my opinion out there and shit. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, the economy overall in Florida has been skyrocketing and shit.
Crazy, man.
Especially in Tampa, because now like with the Bucks and shit, we got Tom Brady, and that's got like a lot of press. And our teams overall are doing pretty good. Last year, all three of our teams, the baseball, football, hockey, they all got in the finals. 2 out of 3 of them actually won the championships. So I think, I don't know, just that overall, I feel like it's kind of expanding our shit overall in Tampa, man. Which is good and kind of bad because this shit is getting expensive as fuck out here. This shit's getting like at New York prices for like apartments.
Shit, man. Not talking about that shit, man. Talk about the traffic, man. It's crazy out here, man. You gotta wait. If you're getting out of work towards like 4 or 5 and you're like needing to head out towards the highway, good luck, man. I suggest like listen to some new album coming out, like I said, towards like the weekend. But you're gonna stay there for like at least an hour or two, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like traffic's not too bad and shit compared to like other major cities. Compared to like New York, bro, like it's not that bad. In Spanish countries, bro, have you ever tried to drive in like a Spanish country before? That shit is crazy, man.
Well, I mean, I've not necessarily driven in Puerto Rico, but I had my family members like driven around because in Puerto Rico they got like valleys and mountains, and it's kind of like scary, to be honest, because you're like at the edge of the mountain.
Puerto Rico is actually not that bad.
Well, I mean, where we live, we basically live like in the mountains area, so we basically go this very steep hill, so it's like facing straight down. Like
what city in Puerto Rico?
Bayamon.
Bayamon, bro. You know I was born there.
Yeah. I fucking love Bayamon, man.
Yeah.
You remember like any memories from Bayamon?
I lived there from I moved to like America, like when I was like 4 or 5, I think. I have like really vague memories, but I went to like preschool there and shit. I was living with like my parents and my grandma and shit, and then we moved to like America. But I have really vague memories about Puerto Rico when I lived there.
Man, Puerto Rico is a very beautiful place, but not necessarily a place to like actually live. I mean, I stayed there like every summer before to help out with my grandma.
Yeah, I was there last summer.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very beautiful place, but certain areas you just can't be in, man. Like, you got crazy-ass people trying to rob you, man. If you don't, like, stay vigilant, like, awoken, these people will rob you straight on the spot.
You got to keep your chain tucked. You got to, like, not put your, like, smartphone out there and shit. Just look super minimal while you're, like, visiting, like, Spanish countries in general, because it's really dangerous, honestly.
I mean, talking about that, man, the food there is amazing. Like, bro, I literally went to Burger King there. Not gonna lie, I had the Whopper, bro. And I don't really like Burger King like that. And, like, I remember having, like, the Whopper here in, like, you know, Tampa. When I went to Puerto Rico, that shit tasted beautiful, man. That was scrumptious, you know what I'm talking about? That shit was, like, water-filled with, oh, my God, man. The sauce was right. The meat felt fresh as fuck, man. It was nice, man. That's the only Burger King I would go to.
Honestly, I'm not gonna cap. When I went to Puerto Rico, like, all the fast food places actually tasted like a lot better and shit. Like, I went to Taco Bell and I felt like their tacos tasted like, bro, they tasted good as fuck, bro.
They make that shit out of love. I assure you, dog. They fucking put work into that shit, man.
Yeah, man. But didn't you get like a VR recently?
Hell yeah, man.
You got the Oculus Quest 2?
Yeah, I got the Quest 2, man. I suggest everybody get VR, man. It's, you know, upcoming days where everybody's trying to transition to a new era, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be virtual reality. We got the metaverse coming out. My boy Tropi Santana gonna, you know, speak towards that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Honestly, I wish I kind of waited because I have the Quest 1, which came out, I think, like 2018 and shit. I should have waited like until this year to get like the Quest 2 because the Quest 2 is like way better. Like the Quest 1, it's like the black one and shit. And that shit is starting to have problems, bro. That shit is lagging and shit. Bro.
Shit, man.
Like, you were there. Like, we were playing that shit. We were playing VR chat, right? And that game is funny, bro. Like... Fucking, we joined like the first time I played with this guy, like we joined like some fucking random ass server. We were like in like some Japanese place and like some Japanese castle place, and there was just like a bunch of people like walking up and talking to you. There was this one guy that was like a giant like cockroach and shit. That guy looked super scary, and there was like some guy that had like a face, has like a character. He was just like a floating
just
face.
Like a straight half face, like a big ass face, just like with this pedophile type vibes, you know what I'm saying? Just like staring at you, following you the whole entire way. And like, honestly, like, it's very realistic. You're gonna have a good ass time. I mean, for now, I feel like it's a better way to socialize towards, you know, the pandemic and shit. Like, if you're indoors and you can't really go out and socialize, you can just put on the VR and have a good time. If you can even make friends and shit. I mean, if you're lonely, you know what I'm saying? But I suggest like grouping up with a couple of friends and just like going on out, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know if you're gonna meet like the brightest of like characters going into VR, because a lot of times it's just like there's a lot of kids on that shit. I'm not even gonna cap, bro.
Oh no, not to mention a bunch of furries, dog. All I see is a bunch of like wolf people like making out and shit.
Yeah,
like doing like that simp type shit, man.
Yeah,
it's funny as hell, man. I was like, bro, don't do
like
this.
It's
man.
funny.
Don't do
it's funny, like to like go around and like talk to those people, but like I don't like just go to like just understand that you're like meeting people from like the internet and shit, and you know, be safe out there, guys.
I would suggest not try it. I mean, if you like, I mean, it is that option, but there's this game called Rec Room. It's all for kids, man. All you hear these little kids like screaming and yelling out at you, man. It's crazy.
Rec Room, yes, I would kind of like relate it to like Roblox, kind of. It's just like a game where you're like a floating. You look like a Wii character and shit.
Like a shitty ass version of Wii, bro.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool. Like you can like do paintball and shit, laser tag and shit. Yeah, but yeah, it is like a lot of kids. You can also play that shit like on your PlayStation or something, even if you don't have a VR.
I mean, that's very good because it's crossplay. You got to play with your friends and shit.
I think you can actually play it on your phone too.
What? You can play on your phone?
Yeah.
Damn, I never knew that, man. That's wild.
But did you hear like the Gunna album at all?
The Gunna album? No, I need to check that out, bro. Is it good? Have you checked it out?
Yeah, I checked it out. I was actually like playing it like right before we were doing the podcast and shit. But it's a good album. It came out the same day as Dawn FM, but a lot of people saying that album is better than Dawn FM.
What?
But I don't think so. It's really good. I think it's actually Gunna's best project and shit. It's like a lot of hits, but The Weeknd's album just hits different for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just all that people that you're driving into, you know. You got new people coming in, we got old people coming in. Like me, I've never really listened to Gunna like that, but I'll definitely check him out. I'll give you my review definitely on the spot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even into Gunna that much either, so I know you guys might think I'm not P, but you know, it's whatever. Anyways, what you been up to, bro? You got any topics you want to talk about? Shit. I'm like blinking out right now, honestly.
Nah, we can cut it.
Yeah. Alright, let's cut it for now.
Hold on. You want to stop it? Like, end it?
Nah, not end it, but what, do you want to? Alright, I guess we can cut this part out. But I feel like we haven't really been recording for too long.
We can like end it now, and then if we are down for it, we can do it like later again and just reattach it later.
Alright, bet. Alright, we'll just cut this part out of the editing and shit.
But alright, guys, this is the last episode, or not necessarily the last episode. This is the ending of our episode. Excuse my misintolerance, you know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys enjoy the episode. This is Lost Waves, episode 8. Check y'all soon. This is Tropi Santana, Oblivion. You got any final says?
Yeah, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. This is episode 8. We're almost at episode 10, which is actually crazy, man, because I feel like we just started this podcast. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Please check out our TikTok because we're always posting on there and shit. And yeah, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll check in with you next week probably. And peace out, guys. Thank you for watching.
Peace out. Thank you, everybody.